As teachers remain adamant on their plans to down their tools, Education Cabinet Secretary Amina Mohammed has affirmed the government's commitment to ensure that the strike threats by teachers does not affect reopening of schools on Thursday, as well as the momentum for the national rollout of the new curriculum that is scheduled to kick off this month.
The delivery of the CBC will officially commence countrywide starting tomorrow in PP1, PP2, grades 1 to 3.
Amina, who was addressing a meeting of senior education officers at the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, said the countrywide implementation of the competence-based curriculum for PP1 to grade 3 will commence tomorrow.
We are prepared and we are ready to ensure that learning begins tomorrow. We will also ensure that learning is not disrupted by any threats that may have been issued.
Amina directing that all field officers to ensure that all public primary schools have and use the CBC curriculum designs by the KICD for PP1 to grade 3, with 21,627 public primary schools having received the 4 volumes of the curriculum designs so far. They will also be required to use the circular issued by the ministry detailing lesson timetables and distribution in pre-primary, lower primary and special needs education. Ensure that course books and instructional materials are availed in all primary schools on time, and that only KICD-approved books are used in schools, and to also update the Directorate of Primary Education and KICD on the progress made in the distribution of books, support schools in respective counties, develop and implement strategies that will enhance awareness on the implementation of the CBC, among other issues. The CS said that the government's 100% transition program is on course and cautioned schools against charging extra levies.
The officers must comb every school to ensure that CBC is implemented to the letter and that no school charges any levies contrary to the policy of free primary education and free day secondary education programs.
The momentum for the national rollout of the new curriculum is picking up, even as educationists have cautioned over possible hurdles in its implementation.
It may be possible that in some of the schools in the country, they have what it takes to implement this curriculum. But in the rural areas like the county I'm representing, I know quite a number of our schools are not ready with the equipment required, the materials required.
As schools plan to reopen Thursday morning, the elephant in the room now remains the looming teacher strike, which now threatens to affect the pace at which the implementation of the new curriculum is done. For Channel 1 News, I am Safin Aching Oma.